As we age, intimacy evolves. For many men over the age of 50, the experience of intimacy becomes a profound part of life, offering not only physical pleasure but also emotional connection and health benefits. Navigating this shift requires understanding its multifaceted effects on both the body and the emotional self. While aging often brings changes in health and physical capabilities, it also opens the door to new forms of connection and self-awareness that can strengthen relationships and improve overall well-being. This evolution in intimacy, especially oral intimacy, presents both opportunities and challenges, which should be approached with care and understanding. The physical benefits of intimacy as you age. Medically, intimacy, oral or otherwise, has significant benefits. Engaging in intimate activities, including oral intimacy, leads to the release of powerful hormones like oxytocin and endorphins, which have a profound impact on both mood and emotional health. These hormones, often referred to as feel-good chemicals, can lower stress levels, promote relaxation, and even boost immune function. As we age, maintaining such connections becomes even more important as it helps combat the natural stressors that accompany life's later years. In fact, research shows that men who continue to engage in intimacy regularly after the age of 60 experience a significantly lower incidence of depression, anxiety, and sleep disorders. Oral intimacy specifically offers unique health advantages. It can improve cardiovascular health by stimulating circulation and increasing heart rate, similar to other forms of physical activity. This connection between intimacy and cardiovascular well-being highlights how important maintaining an active sex life is for overall health, especially in later life when other forms of exercise may be more challenging. Moreover, intimacy creates a sense of joy and vitality that is crucial in older age. Studies show that men who engage in intimate relationships experience improved mental clarity and a higher level of general satisfaction in life. The benefits of intimacy extend beyond the bedroom, as they strengthen relationships and improve one's overall sense of purpose and connection to others. When practiced with care, oral intimacy can therefore become a vital tool for improving both emotional and physical health in older adults. Psychological and emotional considerations. The psychological aspect of intimacy in later years cannot be underestimated. For many men, intimacy serves as a reflection of their masculinity, self-worth, and emotional connection with their partners. It becomes not only an act of physical pleasure, but also a powerful affirmation of love, care, and mutual understanding. In long-term relationships, this emotional layer becomes even more significant, as couples often share deep emotional bonds that have been cultivated over the years. However, if oral intimacy becomes overly routine or one-sided, it can lead to emotional burnout. For men, the pressures of maintaining a particular level of performance or fulfilling certain expectations can weigh heavily on their sense of self. Intimacy should not become a source of stress or obligation. When it is practiced with clear communication, mutual respect, and emotional openness, it serves to enrich the relationship, reinforcing the love and affection shared between partners. Conversely, when intimacy is treated as a duty or constant demand, it can lead to resentment and emotional exhaustion. Older men, in particular, may find themselves feeling disconnected or overburdened by the expectation to perform in ways that no longer feel natural. This highlights the importance of balancing desire with the need for open communication. Relationships thrive when partners openly share their boundaries, desires, and concerns, ensuring that both are equally invested in maintaining an intimate connection that benefits both parties. The risks and challenges of oral intimacy in later years. As beneficial as oral intimacy can be, it's not without its risks, particularly for older individuals. One of the most significant risks is related to oral health. As people age, the risk of periodontal disease, tooth decay, and other dental issues increases, which can complicate oral intimacy. Poor dental hygiene can not only make the experience uncomfortable, but also introduce bacteria that could lead to infections. Gum recession and weakened teeth further increase the potential for pain and discomfort, making it crucial to maintain regular dental checkups. Additionally, the anatomy of the mouth changes over time. Older adults may experience a reduction in saliva production, leading to dry mouth, which can make oral intimacy more difficult and less enjoyable. This reduction in lubrication increases friction and discomfort, which could result in irritation or injury if not properly managed. Moreover, as the risks of oral infections and sexually transmitted diseases, STDs, increase with age, it's essential to take preventive measures. If oral intimacy is not practiced within a monogamous relationship or without proper protection, the risk of contracting or transmitting an infection is higher. Understanding how to mitigate these risks, such as by using dental dams or engaging in regular health checkups, is crucial in ensuring that the practice remains safe and enjoyable. How oral intimacy affects long-term relationships. In long-term relationships, oral intimacy often plays a pivotal role in maintaining emotional and physical closeness. When both partners are committed to respecting each other's boundaries and preferences, oral intimacy can become an incredibly powerful way to reinforce the emotional connection. It can deepen the bond between partners, creating a sense of shared vulnerability, trust, and affection. For older men in long-term relationships, the act of oral intimacy can symbolize deep emotional commitment and the continued vitality of the relationship. It often becomes a reaffirmation of their partnership, signaling that the love and attraction they share are still strong despite the passage of time. This kind of intimacy fosters emotional safety and stability, which are essential components of any thriving long-term relationship. It's important for couples to remain open to exploring new ways of intimacy and to adapt to the changing needs and desires of one another as they age. However, it's equally important to be aware of the potential risks that overdependence on any one form of intimacy may bring. When one partner feels pressured to engage in oral intimacy more frequently than they desire, or when it becomes a means of fulfilling emotional needs without open communication, it can erode trust and connection. Like any other aspect of a relationship, intimacy must be balanced and mutually agreed upon, with both partners feeling heard and respected in their desires and boundaries. The evolution of intimacy. Changing physical and emotional needs. As men grow older, their bodies undergo a variety of changes that can affect how they engage with intimacy. From a physical standpoint, conditions such as arthritis, reduced muscle flexibility, and changes in cardiovascular health can affect the ability to participate in certain sexual activities. However, oral intimacy presents a unique way to maintain a fulfilling sex life without straining the body in the same way that more physically demanding acts might. It allows for emotional and physical connection without the risk of injury or discomfort that may arise from other forms of intimacy. The emotional component of oral intimacy also shifts with age. For many older men, these intimate acts become a vital way to reinforce feelings of love and connection with a partner. As the demands of career, family, and other responsibilities subside, the focus on emotional fulfillment and relationship nurturing grows. Oral intimacy becomes not only a source of pleasure, but also a means of reaffirming affection and tenderness. However, as men age, their psychological relationship with intimacy can also evolve. Oral intimacy, when practiced with care and mutual respect, fosters deep emotional bonds that affirm a man's sense of vitality and self-worth. This intimate connection reminds older men that they are still capable of offering love, care, and pleasure, helping them to feel vital and valued, particularly in the later years of life when many other sources of affirmation, such as professional achievements or raising children, may no longer hold the same prominence. Physical considerations. Health risks and benefits. While oral intimacy can provide numerous physical and emotional benefits, it is important to address the potential health risks that become more pronounced with age. One of the most significant risks is the potential for developing oral health problems such as periodontal disease, oral infections, or other conditions that may complicate intimate encounters. Poor oral hygiene can exacerbate these issues, making it crucial for older men to maintain a consistent oral care routine, including brushing and flossing regularly and attending routine dental checkups. In addition to oral health, older men may also face an increased risk of sexually transmitted infections, STIs. With age, the immune system may not function as efficiently, making it harder for the body to fight off infections. Therefore, it becomes essential for men who are engaging in oral intimacy with multiple partners, especially those not in a long-term monogamous relationship, to take protective measures. Dental dams and other forms of protection are invaluable tools that can help reduce the risk of STI transmission, providing peace of mind during intimate encounters. Furthermore, certain conditions associated with aging, such as arthritis or reduced jaw flexibility, can affect one's ability to engage in oral intimacy comfortably. Men may experience discomfort or even pain in their jaw, neck, or back if they are not careful with posture or if the act becomes too frequent or physically demanding. It's crucial that older men listen to their bodies and adjust their practices to ensure they are not overexerting themselves or pushing their bodies beyond their limits. Taking breaks, altering positions, and communicating openly with a partner can help prevent physical strain and ensure that the experience remains enjoyable. Emotional health and intimacy. A vital connection. Beyond the physical aspects, the emotional health benefits of oral intimacy for older men cannot be overstated. The act of sharing intimate moments with a partner fosters the release of hormones such as oxytocin and endorphins, which promote feelings of happiness, relaxation, and well-being. These hormones help to lower stress levels, reduce anxiety, and promote an overall sense of calm and contentment. When oral intimacy is practiced in a loving, supportive environment, it can deepen the emotional connection between partners, enhancing feelings of trust, security, and affection. For older men, these emotional benefits are particularly important. As they age, they may experience a sense of loss or diminished self-worth, particularly if they feel disconnected from others or struggle with the physical challenges of aging. Oral intimacy provides an opportunity for men to reaffirm their emotional connection with their partner, reminding them of their ability to give and receive love and affection. The joy and intimacy of this practice can help men feel more alive, engaged, and valued in their relationship, combating feelings of isolation or loneliness that can arise in later life. Moreover, oral intimacy can be a powerful tool for maintaining a healthy sense of self-esteem. For many older men, intimacy is tied to their sense of masculinity and self-worth. Being able to continue engaging in intimate acts like oral intimacy helps to reinforce a man's sense of vitality and desirability, counteracting the negative societal perception that aging diminishes a person's sexual value. This emotional affirmation is crucial for mental well-being and contributes to a sense of empowerment, helping older men to feel more secure in their relationships and their place in the world. The importance of communication and boundaries. As with any aspect of intimacy, communication is key. In older relationships, where partners may have spent years or decades together, it is especially important to maintain open lines of communication about desires, boundaries, and preferences. Oral intimacy should never become a duty or a chore. It should be a mutual experience that both partners look forward to and enjoy. As such, it is essential for both partners to feel comfortable discussing what they like, what they don't like, and what their physical and emotional needs are. For men who are in long-term relationships, it's important to recognize that the dynamics of intimacy may change as the relationship matures. oral intimacy may become an even more significant expression of affection, tenderness, and trust. It may take on a ritualistic quality that symbolizes the depth of the bond between partners. However, as physical abilities and emotional needs evolve, it is essential to adapt and remain flexible. Regular conversations about intimacy, needs, and desires help to ensure that both partners feel heard, respected, and valued. For older men who are navigating intimacy without a stable partner, the need for clear communication is even more pressing. Establishing mutual respect and understanding with a partner, especially in casual or short-term encounters, is crucial for ensuring that both parties feel safe, comfortable, and respected. While the desire for intimacy remains strong, it's essential to establish clear boundaries and practice safe sex, particularly when engaging with multiple partners. The lasting value of intimacy. In conclusion, oral intimacy offers older men not just a way to maintain a fulfilling sex life, but also an opportunity to strengthen emotional bonds, reaffirm self-worth, and experience deep physical and emotional pleasure. As men age, the nature of intimacy inevitably evolves, but that evolution does not have to mean the end of meaningful connection or pleasure. By prioritizing communication, taking care of one's health, and embracing intimacy with care and mutual respect, older men can continue to enjoy fulfilling intimate experiences that enhance their relationships, boost their emotional health, and provide lasting joy and connection well into their later years. In the absence of a stable, long-term partner, older men can still enjoy the benefits of intimacy, but it is crucial to take extra precautions to protect their health and well-being. Through responsible practices, respect for boundaries, and the use of protective measures, men can safely navigate intimate encounters while ensuring that their physical and emotional health remains intact. Regardless of age or relationship status, intimacy remains a vital and transformative part of the human experience, one that can bring joy, fulfillment, and a sense of connection that transcends the physical, enriching life in profound and lasting ways. The role of oral intimacy in maintaining emotional connections. For many older men, oral intimacy remains an important aspect of their sexual expression. It is not merely a physical act, it is a conduit for emotional connection, trust, and affection. The act of sharing this intimate experience allows couples to express love, vulnerability, and desire. However, as age progresses, various factors can create barriers that might prevent older men from fully embracing oral intimacy. Health issues, emotional insecurities, and the changing dynamics of long-term relationships all contribute to this complex issue. One of the main factors that influence a man's ability to engage in and enjoy oral intimacy as they age is health. Chronic conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, or cardiovascular disease can affect energy levels and circulation, which in turn can impact sexual desire and performance. However, these challenges are not insurmountable. With proper medical care, lifestyle adjustments, and open communication between partners, older men can continue to experience fulfilling intimate relationships. Seeking regular checkups, managing stress, and staying active are essential components of maintaining sexual health and vitality as one ages. In addition to physical health, emotional well-being plays a crucial role in how intimacy is experienced in later years. For older men, intimacy often transcends the purely physical act. It becomes a means of affirming their ongoing relevance in the lives of their partners. In long-term relationships, maintaining oral intimacy requires a deep commitment to understanding and fulfilling each other's emotional needs. When both partners continue to express affection, respect, and tenderness, they reinforce the bond that has been cultivated over the years, providing a foundation that helps them navigate the inevitable changes that aging brings. Exploring the impact of physical changes on intimacy. As the years pass, physical changes become an undeniable reality, And for many older men, these changes can affect their perceptions of intimacy. Some may experience a decrease in sexual drive or a shift in their body's ability to engage in sexual activities the way they did when they were younger. For instance, hormonal fluctuations, a natural consequence of aging, may result in a decrease in testosterone levels, which can reduce libido and change the way sexual experiences unfold. Additionally, certain medications prescribed for age-related conditions can have side effects that affect sexual function, including erectile dysfunction or reduced arousal. These changes can create a sense of loss, frustration, or insecurity in older men, especially if they feel that they are no longer able to satisfy their partners in the same way as they once did. However, it's important to recognize that intimacy is not solely defined by physical performance or the act itself. It's the emotional connection and mutual respect that sustain relationships, and these elements can grow even stronger as couples age. In many cases, older men find that oral intimacy becomes a means of emotional expression that transcends the physical limitations of the body. This practice allows them to show love and affection in ways that are deeply meaningful, reinforcing the emotional bond with their partners. It becomes less about the act of physical pleasure and more about the emotional affirmation that comes with nurturing a long-term connection. When approached with mutual respect and understanding, oral intimacy can continue to thrive in later years, fostering an intimate exchange that strengthens the relationship. The significance of hygiene and safety in maintaining intimate practices. One of the primary concerns for older men engaging in oral intimacy is the need for careful attention to hygiene and safety. As individuals age, their immune systems may not function as effectively as they once did, making them more susceptible to infections. Therefore, maintaining a routine of thorough hygiene is essential for safeguarding one's health and the health of their partners. Before engaging in oral intimacy, it is crucial to ensure that both partners maintain proper oral hygiene. Brushing teeth regularly and using mouthwash can help eliminate harmful bacteria that may cause oral infections or other health issues. It's also important to be mindful of any oral conditions such as sores, gum irritation, or sensitivity, as these could exacerbate discomfort during intimacy and increase the risk of infection. Taking the time to care for one's oral health is an investment in maintaining a fulfilling and safe sexual experience. For those who are not in long-term stable relationships, it is especially important to practice safe sex when engaging in oral intimacy with multiple partners. The risk of transmitting sexually transmitted infections, STIs, is higher in these situations, and taking protective measures, such as using dental dams, can greatly reduce the chances of infection. Dental dams are simple, effective barriers that help protect both partners during oral sex, ensuring that intimacy remains safe and enjoyable. The importance of open communication with partners. In any intimate relationship, communication is key. This becomes even more important as individuals grow older and face new challenges in their sexual and emotional lives. Open, honest conversations about desires, boundaries, and concerns can help partners navigate the evolving nature of intimacy. When it comes to oral intimacy, it is essential to discuss preferences, comfort levels, and any insecurities that may arise. Partners should feel safe expressing their needs and concerns, and both parties should approach these conversations with empathy and respect. Older men, in particular, may have reservations about discussing intimacy due to societal expectations or personal insecurities. However, addressing these topics with vulnerability and openness can strengthen the relationship and lead to a deeper understanding of each other's emotional needs. As people age, their sexual needs may change, and it is important to acknowledge that intimacy is not a static experience. It evolves over time. Conversations about intimacy should be ongoing, allowing both partners to express their desires and expectations as they shift. Additionally, discussing the emotional and psychological aspects of intimacy is just as important as addressing physical concerns. For many older men, intimacy is not just about the physical act. It is about feeling desired, appreciated, and connected to their partner on a deeper level. By fostering emotional transparency, couples can ensure that intimacy continues to be a source of joy and fulfillment, regardless of age. Preparing for intimacy in later life. A holistic approach. Maintaining intimacy in later life requires a holistic approach that addresses both the physical and emotional aspects of the experience. As men age, they should prioritize regular self-care practices, including exercise, healthy eating, and stress management, which can contribute to overall well-being and vitality. These habits can support sexual health by promoting circulation, boosting energy levels, and maintaining a healthy weight, all of which contribute to a more fulfilling, intimate life. In addition to physical care, it is important for older men to nurture their emotional health by cultivating strong, supportive relationships with their partners. Building emotional intimacy through meaningful conversations, shared experiences, and mutual respect can enhance the quality of physical intimacy, creating a well-rounded and fulfilling sexual relationship. By maintaining open communication, practicing self-care, and embracing vulnerability, older men can ensure that intimacy remains a source of joy, connection, and vitality in their later years.